Hey YouTube, it's Cape Cod Cuda. It is blazing out here today. I'm trying to get that 3M tape off the truck. I took the moldings off. That stuff's pretty on there, and I think the heat is making it more gummier to get off. Started taking the bumper off, but I gotta take a break for a minute. This is just a current progress. It's been hot. I popped some of the dents out though, which I was really proud of. I got the one out of here. I had one right here, and I got that one out pretty good. Did I do that in the right spot right there? I got that one out pretty good without taking the panel off. And this was all caved in back here. And I got that pretty good too. I really didn't want to do any body work to it. I pushed them out as best I could. Stuck a 2x4 down through the taillights and pushed it out. Some pry bars that I got. I even used this long extension. I use these pry bars. This is my snap-on pry bar. And use that. I use this other pry bar. That 2x4. Use that 4x4 for leverage and stuff. Broke this stick, pushing it in there. So I got it out. I got no dimples. The wood is soft, you know. So there's no dimples in it or nothing like that. I had used a hammer months ago, so I used this to bang out some of my dimples from the hammer, and I used it right here on this body line to make the line back. I can't see my camera because it's so bright out, but I used it across here with the hammer to get that body line back. And then I used it in the inside to get full dents that I used with the hammer to bang it out months ago. Instead of taking the bumper out, I'm going to go take a break right now. I took out the back window. I wish I had recorded taking the back window out. It has a rubber, here's the window right here. It has a rubber seal. You pull the seal out. I put like a screwdriver here at this junction. Right here, I put a screwdriver up back here. Gave it a little pry where I used my hip. And then I came over to this corner and worked the screwdriver up behind it. And then lifted up on the rubber with my fingers. And pulled it out. And then I just put my hands behind the window and pulled on it. And worked it out. But I took it out because I had some bubbles up here, and they just looked like some surface paint bubbles, but I hit it with the DA sander, and they fell right in and exposed rot. There was rot behind it. Put some holes there, so I took the window out and I hit it with some fiberglass. This is fiberglass too. And it's so hot that the stuff is hardening as soon as it touches the body, because the body is screaming hot. So yeah, it's a couple coats of fiberglass. I'll DA it down again and hit it again with some fiberglass, and then paint it, and then put the window back in. I got these stickers off pretty good. You actually can still feel where the stickers were. I guess the paint is, because I think this is bare metal right there, and this is probably the paint that was under the stickers. If I had a choice, you know, I think this is more work than I bargained for, and I would have just left those there and painted over them and had a set of ghost stripes on the truck, because this stuff is a pain. this 3M tape. Like I said, it's real gummy, sitting in the sun, and it's a pain. They had some silicone under some of them too. They had silicone around the taillights that I used a spatula, putty knife to get the silicone off. And I lent out my screw gun. I lent out my cordless screw gun. So I got this air screw gun that I'm going to have to use to take out all my Phillips screws and stuff like that. And I think in here, these are all like those T45 torque bits. So I think that's what they are. Let's take those off. I see the torque bits. I just guess on the T15s, I mean. I started taking these out up here, and it was real hard to get between the bumper into that screw. And as I worked my way over here, the gap got tighter and tighter. So I can't get that one out, or the one that's under here out. So I'm going to end up having to tape off that. And, I'm going to upload this thing because I'm starting to feel nauseous. I probably drank a good 10 bottles of water. Easy. I know I drank more than that since I've been out here. And it's just, the heat just kicking ass. So I'm going to upload this. And like I said, I got the blanket down because I was taking the 11/16 bolts that hold the bumper on. There's 3 on each side. I'm going to take that jacked up bumper off and then paint it. And oh, another thing, I had to get out of the sun. I started getting nauseous. I was standing in the shade. But I started to take these moldings off, and they're so dry that I actually ripped them. And didn't even know I ripped them because they ripped straight. The little piece that's up in here. So I'm going to end up taping these off now too. I was going to take them out, and then I'm going to leave them in. So I got a lot of taping to do. And take off those fender flares. Alright, Cape Cod Cuda signing out. Dodge Dakota project. Prepping it for another rustoleum paint job. This time I'll be shooting smoke gray. You probably hear that AC behind me. I'm jumping in that AC room right now. Cape Cod Cuda signing out. There's the water bottles I've been drinking. I've been killing them. As just about when I stop drinking them, I have to get another one because my mouth's dry and I'm soaked. I had a towel around my neck, and the dog wanted the bottles. The dog was crying for the bottles to chew on them. So, yeah, pick those up. Cape Cod Cuda signing out.